So I had a client once tell me all the leads that I'm getting are broke people. And I was like, if all your leads are coming in as broke people that's like either researching on pricing, always haggling you about how so-and-so has a better price, here's what you can do to fix your Google ads where you're getting high quality leads and not the people that are just shopping around. So my client, he called. It was a very short call. I would say one of the things was he's not really short on leads. It was basically every day his phone would ring, but they were basically bargain hunters, DIYers, and people who were never going to buy in the first place. Before I brought this client on, I did a free audit. And if you want a free audit, click the link down below and schedule a free audit, or I can go over your Google Ads account through Zoom and I can show you all the possibilities and opportunities to help your campaign scale to where you're getting volume of leads at a more cheaper rate. So my client, before we even decided to work with each other, he had a problem with his Google Ads. It wasn't a marketing problem. It was a targeting problem. He was targeting the wrong type of people. And so there were 3 things that I did that changed basically everything inside the account when it came to the quality of leads. So when you're on Google and you're searching up keywords, and let's say I need my toilet fixed because it's just making noises all day, every day, and I really don't have the funds, and so I go into Google Ads and I type in cheap plumber near me, and a whole list of plumbers come up and their ads. And I'm pretty sure majority of those plumbers don't want to show up, especially for people that are quote unquote cheap. You want to add negative keywords inside of your Google Ads account so that you don't come up for terms like cheap, DIY, and free. And as a result, adding in those negative keywords inside of my client's account, we got rid of all the tire kickers, and we're basically targeting people that are more serious of a customer for them and their service. Now this client of mine, he's in a very urban suburban area, and a lot of his people in that area, I'll say maybe 20-mile, 30-mile radius, a lot of those people, they're not at the top of their income to afford his services. And so that's why a lot of people that I work with, when I look inside their Google Ads account, they just do a blanket targeting and not really targeting the people with the deep pockets. And so instead of just spraying your ads across a location that doesn't make sense, I recommend drilling down in your campaigns, adding in those zip codes where you know that are the top 10-20% of income earners, and you're showing your ads in front of your ideal customers and actually in the neighborhoods that are more likely to afford your product or your services. And so as a result of just changing his whole location targeting and targeting those earners, we started to get calls from homeowners who had the deep pockets, who had the budget, and that could actually pay for his services right then and there, without haggling or even trying to see who was cheaper, him or his competitors. These people were just ready to buy, and his sales were going through the roof. And so you remember when I said that whenever someone types just whatever service or product that they're looking for in Google and their ad pops up, that is one of the number one things that you want to get right, the ad copy to be exact. And in some cases, when their ad pops up, you want to deter those people that are cheap, that don't have money. And one of the tricks that I've added inside this account that I'm talking about is I've added in pricing where like this service starts at blank, allowing them to put in their ideal budget for the project. And if they're qualified for what we're looking to actually entertain, then we don't recommend that as a conversion inside of Google Ads. Only the people that are more qualified, that have the budget for the service or for the product, is what we consider a conversion. Yes, you'll get fewer conversions, but the conversions that you do get, or the leads that you do get, are way more quality, and you'll be happy because you will definitely be getting much more of a close rate as well as more revenue. In that 30-day time frame after we closed the deal and started working together, his close rate basically doubled because of implementing all these that I just mentioned. And we did all this without even increasing his ad spend, which is crazy. So if you want me to set up a quick audit for your account, your Google Ads account, make sure everything's set up together and so that you're getting those quality leads like my client here. Google doesn't create bad leads, put it that way. It's basically a bad setup. And if you have a bad setup, bad campaigns, bad keywords, all of that, you won't get the conversions or the leads that you're looking for. And also you won't be able to get the leads that you're hoping for when it comes to closing them and not getting those cheap tire kicker type of people. And I've had cases where just making those simple changes inside of the account doesn't really help at all. And if you want to hear how I was able to think outside the box and make a few changes outside of Google Ads to help my client get a different client, get more leads and more sales, watch this video right here, because I go over the exact situation that I was in and how I was able to help. I'll see you in that video.